Once upon a time, in the quaint little village of Drizzleworth, the villagers were blessed with an unusually generous river that flowed lavishly through the town. Yet, unbeknownst to them, their prodigal usage of water had made the river deeply resentful. In this town lived an unlikely group of fellows: Old Man Jenkins, who claimed rocks were his best friends, Mist, who loved painting everything azure blue, and young Timmy, whose favorite pastime was creating the world's largest ever backyard waterslide. Every morning, Old Man Jenkins would hose his petrified friends until they shined like forgotten diamonds. Meanwhile, Miss Dot would dip an entire bucket into the river, just for the perfect hue of blue for a speck on a bug's wing. Timmy? He'd ensure enough tidal waves swished on his slide to entertain guests near and far, imagining himself winning Olympic gold for hydroflow gymnastics. However, a curious phenomenon unfolded one lazy summer's day. The river decided it had enough of being taken for granted and, since rivers don't speak at cocktail parties, it opted for a more subtle memo. Without warning, every tap in Drizzleworth hiccuped. Drops began playing hide and seek, only emerging when least expected. Chaos ensued. Old Man Jenkins' rocks sported a matte finish for the first time. Miss Dot's art now required hues of mud brown. As for Timmy, his waterslide now ran on imaginations and smooth talk. Faced with the trickling crisis, a town hall meeting was convened. Everyone donned their "I use too much water" ribbons, a spectacle that looked like an official club meeting. After much ado about dry taps, and barely their arguments from Miss Dot about the importance of blue as a lifestyle, the resolution was adopted: water must be cherished. In a twist of fate, this peculiar predicament rekindled a sense of camaraderie. Neighbors now shared their watering cans like troves of treasure. Timmy stumbled into a newfound love for rain dancing as a hobby, and Old Man Jenkins discovered that he quite fancied the earthy glow on his rocks. Miss Dot took up painting the sky, marveling at its azure beauty while conserving every drop. The river, pleased with its lesson well taught, resumed its generous flow, but with a humble reminder etched at its banks: waste not, want not. And from that day forward, the village of Drizzleworth was not just wet, but wisely wet.